Hey there, welcome back to Stoic Wisdom Hub. Today we're diving into the world of Stoicism and discussing 7 signs that a woman hasn't had intercourse for a long time. I'm about to reveal the subtle signs that will tell you if a woman is practicing celibacy. You won't believe how accurate they are. Let's get started. Sign number 1. She prioritizes her own personal growth and development over seeking out physical intimacy with others. In a world often fixated on the tangible and immediate, she stands out like a beacon of self-awareness and inner strength. While many chase after fleeting moments of physical connection, she instead directs her energy inward, nurturing the seeds of her own personal evolution. For her, the journey of self-discovery is not just a passing interest, but a profound commitment. She understands that true fulfillment stems from within, from the cultivation of her own talents, passions, and character. It's a path less traveled, perhaps, but one that yields the most profound rewards. In a society that sometimes confuses intimacy with physical proximity, she holds a deeper understanding. She knows that genuine connection stems not from the body, but from the soul. And so, she invests her time and energy into honing her intellect, nurturing her creativity, and expanding her horizons. She's not afraid to venture into the depths of her own psyche, confronting her fears and embracing her vulnerabilities. It's through this process of introspection and growth that she becomes truly whole, radiant with an inner light that draws others to her. Her commitment to personal development is not born out of selfishness, but out of a deep sense of responsibility to herself and to the world around her. She knows that by becoming the best version of herself, she can make the greatest impact, inspiring others to embark on their own journeys of self-discovery. And while she may walk her path alone at times, she is never truly lonely. For she carries within her the wisdom of countless experiences, the strength of unwavering resolve, and the warmth of a heart that beats in harmony with the universe. Sign number 2. She tends to be more reserved and introspective, focusing on her own thoughts and inner peace, rather than seeking out external validation through intercourse. In a world where the clamor for external validation often drowns out the whispers of our inner selves, she stands as a beacon of introspection and tranquility. Reserved yet profound, she finds solace in the sanctuary of her own thoughts, where the symphony of her inner world plays melodies of self-discovery and growth. While some may seek affirmation in the tumultuous currents of social interaction, she finds her validation in the quiet moments of contemplation. It's not that she shies away from connection, but rather that she recognizes the profound beauty in the dance of solitude, where the echoes of her own essence reverberate against the walls of her consciousness. Her introspective nature is not a shield against the world, but a lens through which she perceives its complexities with depth and clarity. In the depths of her being, she explores the labyrinth of her emotions, navigating the shadows and light with grace and wisdom. For her, the pursuit of inner peace is not a destination, but a journey, a sacred pilgrimage toward self-awareness and understanding. She knows that true fulfillment emanates from within, and so she tends to the garden of her soul with tender care, nurturing the seeds of self-love and acceptance. While others may measure their worth by the external accolades they receive, she finds her validation in the silent whispers of her own heart. In the sanctuary of her solitude, she discovers a profound sense of wholeness, a treasure far more precious than fleeting applause or shallow acclaim. So, while the world may buzz with the noise of validation-seeking souls, she remains rooted in the quiet strength of her introspection. For in the depths of her being, she has found the greatest treasure of all, a profound connection with her truest self. Sign number 3. She may exhibit a strong sense of self-control and discipline, choosing to abstain from sexual activities in order to maintain her emotional and mental well-being. Imagine a woman who exudes a remarkable sense of self-mastery and discipline, a quality that shines brightly in every aspect of her life, including her approach to intimacy. Instead of succumbing to societal pressures or fleeting desires, she consciously opts for a path less traveled, a path guided by a profound understanding of herself and her needs. Her decision to abstain from sexual activities is not born out of repression or fear, but rather from a place of deep self-awareness and respect for her emotional and mental well-being. She recognizes the immense power and intimacy intertwined with such acts, and understands the importance of preserving them for moments that align with her values and aspirations. In a world often consumed by instant gratification and superficial connections, her choice stands as a testament to her unwavering commitment to honor herself fully. It reflects her courage to defy norms and expectations, bravely charting a course that prioritizes authenticity and inner harmony above all else. Through her journey of self-discovery, she discovers that true fulfillment transcends fleeting pleasures, finding solace in the richness of her own experiences and the depth of her connections with others. Her journey becomes a beacon of inspiration, illuminating the transformative power of self-control and the profound beauty that lies in embracing one's truth. As she navigates the complexities of human relationships, she remains steadfast in her conviction, drawing strength from the resilience of her spirit and the unwavering clarity of her purpose. In a world filled with noise and distractions, she stands as a serene oasis, a reminder that true liberation comes not from surrendering to impulses, but from mastering the art of self-possession. In her presence, others are captivated by the magnetic aura of authenticity that surrounds her, drawn to the inner light that radiates from her soul. She becomes a guiding light for those who seek refuge in the depths of their own being, inspiring them to embark on their own journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Ultimately, her choice to abstain from sexual activities becomes more than just a personal decision. It becomes a profound statement of empowerment, a celebration of the boundless potential that resides within each and every one of us. And in embracing her truth with unwavering grace and dignity, she paves the way for a world where self-love reigns supreme and authenticity knows no bounds. Sign number 4. She values deep connections and meaningful conversations over superficial encounters, preferring to build strong emotional bonds with others before considering any physical intimacy. In a world that often glorifies fleeting connections and surface-level interactions, she stands out like a beacon of authenticity. For her, the true essence of human connection lies not in the superficial, but in the profound. It's not about the number of acquaintances she has, but the depth of the relationships she cultivates. Picture her amidst a sea of small talk and casual encounters, yet she remains steadfast in her pursuit of genuine connection. She believes in the magic of conversations that transcend the mundane, delving into the depths of thoughts, dreams, fears, and passions. These are the conversations that leave an indelible mark, weaving the fabric of understanding and empathy between two souls. For her, intimacy isn't merely physical, it's a sacred dance of minds and hearts. Before she even considers the possibility of physical closeness, she seeks to unravel the layers of a person's being, to understand their essence, and to be understood in return. It's about building a bridge of trust and vulnerability, brick by brick, until the foundation is strong enough to support the weight of intimacy. She cherishes moments of shared laughter, tears, and everything in between, recognizing that it's in the raw authenticity of these moments that true connection thrives. It's not about putting on masks or playing roles, but about baring one's soul and finding solace in the acceptance of another. In a world that often rushes from one interaction to the next, she teaches us the beauty of slowing down, of savoring each moment, and of investing in relationships that nourish the spirit. She reminds us that the richness of life lies not in its superficialities, but in the depth of human connection. And in her presence, we find ourselves drawn to seek that which truly matters, the bonds that withstand the test of time and circumstance, the conversations that feed the soul, and the love that transcends the physical realm. Sign number 5. She may prioritize her career, hobbies, or passions over seeking out sexual relationships, finding fulfillment and purpose in other areas of her life. Let's paint a vivid picture of a woman who defies conventional expectations and finds fulfillment in her own unique way. Meet Sarah. She's a force to be reckoned with, a woman who dances to the beat of her own drum. While society often expects women to prioritize romantic relationships and intimacy above all else, Sarah has charted her own course. She's a trailblazer, valuing her career, hobbies, and passions with an unwavering dedication that inspires those around her. From the moment she steps into her office, Sarah exudes confidence and competence. She's a rising star in her field, driven by a relentless pursuit of excellence. Rather than spending her evenings swiping through dating apps or searching for a partner, she immerses herself in projects that ignite her intellect and creativity. Whether she's closing deals in the boardroom or brainstorming ideas for her next passion project, Sarah's passion for her work is palpable. But Sarah's life isn't all about work. In her downtime, she indulges in her eclectic array of hobbies and interests. She's a voracious reader, losing herself in the pages of books that transport her to far-off worlds. She's a talented artist, channeling her emotions onto canvas with bold strokes and vibrant colors. And when she craves adventure, she's not afraid to lace up her hiking boots and explore the great outdoors. While some may question Sarah's decision to prioritize her career and passions over romantic relationships, she knows that fulfillment comes in many forms. She's not defined by her relationship status or her sexual experiences. Instead, she finds purpose in the pursuit of her goals and the joy of self-discovery. And though she may not conform to society's expectations, Sarah is content in the knowledge that she's living life on her own terms. In a world that often tries to box women into narrow roles and expectations, Sarah is a beacon of independence and empowerment. She's a reminder that fulfillment is not one size fits all, and that true happiness comes from embracing who you are and living authentically. So the next time you encounter someone like Sarah, remember to celebrate their journey and applaud their courage to defy convention. After all, it's the trailblazers who pave the way for a more inclusive and diverse world. Sign number 6. She is comfortable being alone and enjoys her own company, finding contentment and peace within herself, rather than seeking out external sources of pleasure. In a world constantly buzzing with noise and distractions, she stands out as a beacon of tranquility, embracing solitude as effortlessly as one would slip into a cozy sweater on a chilly evening. Instead of chasing after the fleeting highs that external stimuli offer, she finds her sanctuary within the depths of her own soul. Picture her amidst the quiet symphony of her thoughts, each one a gentle melody weaving through the corridors of her mind. It's not that she shuns the world around her, rather, she relishes the freedom to explore the vast expanse of her inner landscape, where every corner holds a treasure trove of introspection and self-discovery. In her solitude, she discovers a profound sense of contentment, a serenity that dances gracefully in the spaces between her thoughts. There's a certain magic in the way she finds joy in the simple pleasures of solitude. The soft rustle of pages turning as she loses herself in the pages of a beloved book, the comforting embrace of a warm mug cradled between her palms, or the gentle rhythm of her own breath as it rises and falls like the tide. But make no mistake, her solitude is not a shield against the world, but rather a sacred space from which she emerges renewed and invigorated. It's in the quiet moments of reflection that she finds the strength to navigate life's tumultuous waters with grace and resilience. She is a testament to the beauty of self-reliance, a beacon of light in a world too often overshadowed by the clamor of external distractions. And as she revels in the stillness of her own company, she reminds us all of the boundless treasures that await within the depths of our own souls, if only we dare to journey inward. And finally, sign number 7. She radiates a sense of inner strength and independence, showing that she doesn't rely on others for validation or fulfillment, including in the realm of intercourse. Let's delve deeper into the portrayal of this individual's inner strength and independence, particularly in the context of her approach to relationships and intimacy. Imagine her presence in a room. There's an undeniable aura of confidence that surrounds her, not rooted in arrogance, but in a quiet assurance of her own worth. It's as though she's illuminated from within by a flame of self-assurance, casting a glow that captivates those around her. What sets her apart is not just her physical appearance, but the palpable sense of inner strength that emanates from her very being. Her independence is striking, not because she isolates herself from others, but because she navigates life with a sense of self-reliance that is both admirable and alluring. She's not afraid to stand alone if necessary, not out of stubbornness, but out of a deep-rooted understanding of her own capabilities and worth. This independence is not just a trait, it's a way of life for her, a fundamental aspect of her identity that she carries with grace. When it comes to relationships and intimacy, she approaches them with a rare combination of confidence and authenticity. She doesn't seek validation or fulfillment from others because she's already found that within herself. Instead of relying on someone else to complete her, she brings her whole self to the table, enriching any connection she forms with her own sense of wholeness. In the realm of intercourse, her approach is no different. She's not driven by a need for external validation or approval. Instead, she engages in intimacy as a celebration of connection and mutual pleasure. Her confidence in herself extends to her sexuality, allowing her to express her desires and boundaries with clarity and assertiveness. She knows that her worth is not tied to anyone else's approval, and this understanding allows her to fully embrace her own desires and pleasures without reservation. In essence, she embodies a rare combination of strength, independence, and self-assurance that is both captivating and inspiring. Her presence is a reminder that true fulfillment comes from within, and that by embracing our own worth, we can forge deeper and more meaningful connections with others, both in and out of the bedroom. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content on Stoicism and personal growth. See you next time.